Arnold Barboza versus Xolisani. I don't even know how to say your name, bro. 140-pound fight. Going down in the super lightweight division, obviously. Gonna be on the Virgil Ortiz card. Arnold Barboza Jr., undefeated fighter, 28 wins, no losses, 10 wins by way of knockout. You got Xolisani, off the top of my head, man, I don't have it with me, but he got a couple of losses, most notably lost a fight to Devin the Dream Haney. And so that's on his resume, but a pretty good fighter. Arnold Barboza, man, a really underrated 140-pound fighter, like a solid fighter. Like for real. Somebody that has really good footwork, athletic, jumps in and out of range, throws combinations real well. His knack is he don't sit down on his shot, since he does rely on movement, since he does rely on combination punching and the ability to kind of slip shots and just always be in and out of distance. He don't sit down on his shots as much, so he does lack a little bit of power, but you ain't just walking through his shit and he can lump your ass up. Just ask Jose Pedraza, that's who he remind me of, real talk. Little different angles and shit, little unorthodox combinations, like he throw the 2-1, so the straight right, then the jab behind it, creative, light on his feet. And when Jose Pedraza, is in his bag, that's what Arnold Barboza looked like in that ring, bro. And he fought Jose Pedraza, obviously an older version of Jose Pedraza, and he put piles on him. Bro. Coming off a real good performance against Jose Pedraza. So and this Pedraza that, had a real good fight against Jose Ramirez, former unified champion. So Arnold Barboza, he can fight. For Xolisani, he's coming into 140. Obviously, he was fighting at 135 when he fought Devin Haney. So many gaps, bro. I don't know. How do I say this, bro? Like the high guard is the way his stance is just begging for somebody to just come around his shit and through his shit and just piece him up, bro. It's like he like this, bro. Like hand out here. Man, he opened up the middle. You can throw hooks around this shit. Jab can get going. He ain't got no feet. His stance is wide. And Xolisani looked like some hot doodle compared to Arnold Barboza. I'm not gonna hold you. It's gonna depend on in my opinion, of the fight. As far as like going the distance, getting knocked out, it's gonna depend on two things. Will Arnold Barboza Jr. turn all the way up? And will the ref just get tired of watching Xolisani get outclassed and be like, man, I'm stopping this shit? Can Arnold Barboza like lump up his eye, you know what I'm saying, swell his eye shut, bloody up his nose, make it to where they just like, bro, you just getting beat on. And his corner just like, man, that's enough. Like, he done hit you 20 times, and he done hit you 20 times in one round, and you done threw 20 punches the whole night. To me, that's the difference in the class of these two fighters, bro. Straight up. The footwork gap is humongous, and that's going to be the key in this fight. Footwork gets underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but when you got an ability to have really good balance, change distance with your feet, darting in and out while also still getting good leverage on your shots and still being able to throw combination punches, that gives you a huge advantage over a guy who got to be planted a lot, who can't really fight on the move. And as a result, you going to find Xolisani reaching a lot, missing a lot. And when he reach, expect Arnold Barboza Jr. to teach the entire night. So that's my pick for this one, man. We only got 3 fight predictions this week simply because it's only 1 fight card. So we did all the main fights from the card. But don't worry, next week is a big week, and we right back to grinding on all these predictions. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.